Hey guys, it's me, Joe Bonobo. I can't believe I'm doing this video, but something at school really pissed me off, so I need to talk about it. Today we did this survey, basically, and in the survey, it was about Galician because Galician government. So the survey was to find out. So basically, let me give you some context. So the Galician language is failing for multiple reasons, and because of that, the government, like the nationalist Galician party, and a lot of old people and people that really like Galician are trying to get it, trying to get more support for it. Even the right-wing Partido Popular party is also trying to do some stuff to make Gallego more people speak it. Not as much as the Galician Nationalist Party would, but more than they give them credit for, to be honest. But anyway, I did the survey today, right? And it was a very crappy move from the University of Santiago. So like the capital, it was a very crappy move from them. So they told us to do it, and they're going to present this to the government and say, hey, look, Galician's failing as a language. And it's a very scummy thing to do, and I'll tell you guys why. So today I did the survey thinking, okay, it's just another survey. I filled out the information. They ask you like, how much do you speak the language? What's your level, you think? What grade are you in? All that stuff. Right, so that's normal. But then you go to the questions. And so I have three major critiques of how they made the survey. So first off, you can't go back. So there was 50 questions. There was only the next button. If you made an accident, you can't go back. That was on purpose. They could have easily programmed a back button, but of course they didn't, because they want to use this to say, oh look, Galicia is not being used as much. Which obviously it's not. But with this, they're going to get radically different numbers than if you could go back, because there's sometimes when I have exercises that are multiple choice and I put in an answer and then I revise it again and I'm like, oh wait, that's not true. Well, they didn't put a back button, and so that happens to me quite a bit, so I'd say that eliminates quite a bit. Anyway, that's the first critique. Second critique. So basically it was 4 phrases, right? 4 choices. You could choose one of the 4 phrases. One of them was correct, the other ones were incorrect. You can argue that, oh, it's because they want a good use of the language. But they used phrases that were very, very similar. Like, way too similar. And words that, like, you substitute it, like imagine instead of a T, it's with a D. The word that would mean what the sentence is saying. They did that a lot. And anyway, my third main critique is that the words that they used were like words that no one uses. If it was like everyday Galician talk, then fine. But the words that they used in the survey were words that no one uses really. Like, I can't name an example off the top of my head, but there were quite a few that, like, some of them I knew, but it was more from Spanish translation. I imagined it. And a lot of the words on that note were from Galician language that, like, it's way different than the Spanish word. So you can't know Spanish to know the Galician word. And so, in conclusion, my main critique is that this is being used as a political move from a university which is well known, which is in the capital, and they're going to use it against the right-wing party just because they don't like it, and they think that the Gallego nationalists are going to be a lot better. I don't like the Gallego nationalists, honestly. A fun fact, they're actually nationalist socialists. Does that remind you of any historical political party? Yes. I'm to be fair, they're not like the Nazis, but they are very, very outspoken with their Gallego nationalist views. Very, very outspoken. But yeah, I don't like that, so I might be a bit like, I might not be the most neutral person on this topic, but it just seemed dumb to me, and yeah, that's all I have to say. BNG, you stink a lot.